Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on the YouTube account and the new dimensional hero is up. So let's go ahead and check out this hero. As we can see, Shalltear is now available. Now looking at the cost, a lot of players were kind of questioning exactly what this hero was going to run. So looking at the event overview, I want to see, so it is $14.99, so pretty good. Now this is going to be the price of one single dimensional hero. You can see right here, it does show 1 of 1. So it is a very cheap buy. Now we did set aside everything to get this hero, to build her up a little bit, and I want to see exactly how far and how well we can build this out. Now it says right here, the note, discount only applies to your first Overlord hero. So if you do not have any of the other Overlord heroes, they are going to be the full price, which I believe they might be the $49.99. We can look at it just a minute. I don't even know if it's going to let us or allow us to actually build them, but I love how this hero looks. I'm super excited for the crossover, and I want to see exactly where this hero is going to be performing. Now, we also do get the free skin. This is Dolly's skin, but looking at this, we also get the Joyous Roamer. Remember, this is the new beast, and I've stressed and pushed and pushed and pushed with the beast resonance, getting the beast up to level 18, because this means not only do we get the animated avatar right here, but we also have the ability to use this beast in its entirety. It is built up to 18. It is, in my opinion, guys, one of the absolute biggest priorities that we have. Now looking in here, it just looks like we have some of our loot out of here. Same here is just going to be a little bit of loot. And then in here, so I don't have the ability to see, and I'm wondering if it's going to give us, it's not going to show us how much the other ones are. I'm assuming it's either $49.99 or might be the $99.99. Now, a lot of players were also questioning when it comes to the exchange, when it comes to these other heroes, if you're getting them out of the garrison, is it worth getting them with resources to permanently have them? In my opinion, guys, it's not. The only thing with the garrison is you do have to come back in here and you do have to rent the hero. But once you go in, once you rent the hero, then you're all set. You got them for another 30 days. And I believe even during that time, you can rent them twice once they're free from the exchange. Now, if you remember, with this dismal or this dimensional stone exchange, you do have to do it a total of 6 times before you get the hero for free. That is something very, very important to remember. It does have to be completed 6 times before you do get there. Now, when it comes to building out the heroes themselves, you can see we're looking for a link. I don't think we have any dimensional keys, which honestly, looking at some of these older heroes, even thinking of Ezio, even thinking of Arthur, we can probably just change and swap some of the dimensional keys. That way we don't have to worry about it. We can link this hero to anybody, and it's going to work the same way that it always has, as long as it is a 5-star hero. That's what we're looking for. So even if we go to Guineas, again, it doesn't make a difference who they're linked to, just as long as they're linked and not used in formations. Now you'll notice our elite hero, literally the basic Shalltear, goes to a 5-star hero. Now with all of the heroes, you have to build out the signature items, you have to build out the engraving, you have to build out the furniture, you have to build out everything in their entirety that these heroes do have to make sure that you can utilize. And you can see, guys, we're starting to get a lot of dimensional heroes, which again means coming over to the dimensional heroes, you have to build out the hero with the signature item and everything else that we just talked about to build the hero. Now with the garrison, if the hero leaves the garrison, all of your building actually remains. We can do the rapid strength here, but if you're going in, and you can see we already saved all of these for her as well. So we can rapid strength up to a plus 30 signature item. I'm going to keep her where she is right now in here, because the question is, we don't know the impact that we're going to see with Ainz and Albedo. That is really the question. And I know we don't know at this point, but here we go. We'll do our engraving. We don't have enough for the 60 engraving, but I want to pick up some packs because we've been focusing on this and building this. Like I said, we set some aside to actually get her and build her up quite a bit. I want to make sure. The other thing is the Pokecoin. So we are going to be spending a little bit over our budget for this month. You can see we do get a friendly gift right there, which is interesting because that's Gwen. That is in here just for a couple free diamonds, but hey, I'll take it. Now, of course, when it comes to actual purchases, a lot of players ask what is the best to get in here. The Climbers Pack, the Advancement Rewards, those are the absolute priorities. After those, I would actually go and get the monthly cards like I have here. We buy them every month, and then the Noble Society would be the next one. Now, out of here, we are going to buy both packs, and I'm going to show you exactly why. So within here, this is going to give us an access, as you can see right here, 246. We're going to get a crazy amount of red chests out of this mode, but there is a second part that you can buy in the deluxe pack. This is where we do want to get are additional engraving mats. Now, normally I just buy this and I buy this one time only. And I also do not buy Roman's pack either, which I'll show you in just a minute. But again, to build out this hero to make a little bit of a quicker advancement, you can see right here, we're even picking up 28 chests, 260 of our engraving mats. And then within the Twisted Bounties, this is another one that I am going to get. Normally we don't buy this, but overall you can see we did save up for this. We knew it was coming down the pipeline. This is going to give us another 46,000 Pokecoins. Now, of course, once this resets, once this is done, there is another 7,500 Pokecoins. I'm not going to get any more. I don't get the Regal rewards. That's really a big exception for this month, getting both of those packs in the entirety. But like I said, I do want to build her up. I want to put some furniture on there. And I don't know if that gave us enough materials to actually build her up a little bit further when it comes to the engraving, which I know we were close, which we're still pretty close in there. For the engraving, we need 4,500, and I think we're at 4412. So yeah, we're really close. Within the next day or two, we'll be able to put the engraving on her in the entirety. Wonder if there's anything in the mail. Sometimes we do get some rewards, as you can see. We do get some rewards out of here. We also got this Awakened Hero Choice chest, guys. This is a really big one. I wouldn't recommend getting the cards because remember, with Awakened Heroes, it's roughly 40 to 60 cards. Pick the Awakened Hero that you're building. Go ahead and get an additional copy. And I also would not get Eugene out of here because Eugene we can get out of the shop. And I believe for me personally, I'm probably just going to get Shalltear because I want to say with Shalltear, I do have the ability to build her up a little bit further. I think I do have the ability to build her up a little bit further. I think I already have 2 copies. If I remember correctly, I think I already have 2 copies of her already built that we actually pulled from last time. Maybe 1. Might save the chest for a little bit. Now, the other thing to note, before we do some more summons in here, when it comes to this chest, and a lot of people are not too happy, the Hero Fragment Choice chest, you can see Mythic Star Zone Beta Season. That's right, the new Mythic Star Zone offered the new chest. The new chest is not going to combine with the old chest. This is going to be a new chest in the entirety. When we looked here, this is something, again, it shows Mystic Star Zone. This is the chest that has all of these new additional heroes in here. So the new chest is not going to override or not going to combine with the old chest because that would have made way too much sense for them to just update the old chest, but I understand why they did it. But overall, they could have made that a lot more streamlined. Now, you also notice Dragon Isle, Oaken. Dragon Isle, I want to do some more summons. We're still looking in here for Lan. It has been the hero literally that we've been looking forever. We do floor 10 every single time, but with the reset, we're going to have the ability to actually get a couple more of these insignias. And really, one day, maybe 6 months down the road, we'll be able to build Lan in the entirety. We have 24 of these. I think I already picked this one up, which we did. Fingers crossed, guys, that maybe we could get one more copy of Land. Maybe not. It seems like it's really a lot more than not. And I know Don's letter was kind of talking about the inability to get the Draconic Insignias, the inability to build a lot of these heroes out in the entirety. It is just way too expensive. So another 24 emblems just go right into the garbage. Then the Oaken. So another question that I had in here is when it comes to the heroes, when it comes to all of these heroes in the entirety, and you'll notice in here, guys, these are Draconic heroes, and I forget if we put the dimensionals right here, which it looks like we did. So we will go ahead, we will put Shalltear right in here. Remember, Ainz and Albedo are already in here. If you're a veteran player to AFK Arena, Ainz and Albedo, you still already have the copies. Hopefully you have them somewhat built. I know most players did Engraving Rewind on Ainz, including myself. I engrave rewinded with Ainz, but as you can see, he still does have his furniture, he has everything else. I'm going to have to get some more engraving on him to really build him up. And then within the wish list, we started building out a couple more heroes. I'm going to drop out Misha in this one, and I'm actually going to go ahead and put in Shalltear, and then we will build it from there. Now, again, I don't know with Ainz and Albedo if it's going to be worth getting additional furniture on there. That is kind of yet to be seen. And honestly, I'll probably drop out Entendre. I'm going to put Ainz in here. Now, Albedo, I don't feel like the furniture is going to have quite the impact that we would see with an Ainz, but building him up to maximize the damage he's doing in here might make a big difference. And we also do have Zora in here that requires 2 more pieces of furniture, but we have 58,000 Pokecoins. So let's go ahead. hopefully get lucky with some of these summons. And there's a copy right off the bat for Ainz. Again, focusing on that Overlord crossover as we see right now. There's a copy of Zora. And Zora, I'm only going to build up right now to the 9 furniture. Really just going to stick with that 9 of 9, even looking at Kilgore. And there is Zora's 9 of 9. I believe that is going to maximize that. Again, keeping her and taking her to that 9 of 9 furniture. Let's swap her out of the wish list. Oh, even though she's an awakened hero, she's a damage dealer. You know what? I'm going to swap out Lan. And the reason being, Lan, I believe, already has a crazy amount of furniture in here. We could definitely drop her out and put like a Leica in here. Well, Leica's maxed, as we already have Leica already maxed, which is kind of crazy. Misha, we could put, I know she has a very high priority with the furniture. I'm going to keep her in there. You know what? And then we have Ainz, of course. We have Shalltear. Let's go ahead and summon these up. We're going to be getting a lot more Pokecoins out of that Noble Society, just for the simple fact that we're going to have the ability to get them. There's copy for Gorin. He's another one. And we do need one for Gregor, so he can be done as well. We can drop him out. There we go. There's Shalltear. Got some pretty decent furniture pulls in here. There's copy number 2 and a copy for Thorin, guys. A double pull right there. That is very, very cool to see. I'm happy we had the discounted heroes. That was a big, big savings to the pocketbook, guys, to the wallet. Having the discounted heroes, only spending the $15. I didn't know if they were going to do it. And I didn't know if they were going to do it with a multitude of dimensional heroes coming out. We're going to have to see exactly what we're going to be building out of there. Maximizing, again, adding 2 pieces of furniture already on there. And let's recycle everything we're not using. Gives us what? 1 more pull, which is a mythic pull. Very nice, which is Gorin. And then I'm thinking that will give us enough to actually build him up maybe to the 3 of 9. I think that will take him to the 3 of 9, which is going to be a game changer. And these, of course, are going to go all the way in for the new hero. I'm gonna dump them all in here. There we go. So Shalltear gets 2 more pieces in there. Boom, bringing that 3 of 9 online. And again, we're going to have to get some more of our engraving mats to actually build it up. So a couple more things to go through. And thinking of these heroes, even strengthening the furniture, you can see we're upgrading this first one is the priority. Same with Iran. I believe we did quite a few. Those are already maxed. We'll go with our second furniture. Now, Ainz, I'm kind of unsure. And again, I don't know if Ainz was available to strengthen. That's straight attack rating, guys, which is awesome. I want to see. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I should have done the attack rating. Magical Pierce, actually, that is super strong as well. Magical Pierce might be the one. Crit damage resistance. Yeah, I would do the Magical Pierce over the attack. So the small furniture I would build. They gave him Magical Pierce. Wow. And again, I don't remember if Ainz was up and available when we had the initial dimensional heroes. I honestly, I do not remember. I was trying to think about it. And if you know, guys, comment in the video down below so I know exactly what we're doing and what we're looking at. So Frosty Dreamscape is already gone. Devourer's Ascent is almost completed in the entirety. We have the new heroes out, guys. Let me know in the comments too if you bought the hero, if you plan on getting it, if you're waiting for the exchange. Remember, the exchange is 53 days away, which is kind of crazy. But guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.